Meantime, the investigation into the assassination attempt on former President Trump is intensifying. The suspected shooter and a Pennsylvania father are dead.
Yeah, 3 others, including the former president, are recovering from their injuries. Our Mike Holden is in the newsroom with the latest. And Mike, perhaps the biggest question is, how could something like this happen?
Mike and Tiffany, a lot of people are asking that, considering the volume of people, the Secret Service, and overall law enforcement presence. However, President Joe Biden says he ordered a review of how that alleged 20-year-old gunman got so close. In addition, local security experts say we need to use caution and wait for official information to come out before any sort of judgment is made. This right here is the video seen around the world in a moment now forever etched in American history. Shots fired at former President Donald Trump during a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, 45 minutes outside of Pittsburgh. Secret Service agents rushing him off stage, attempting to get him to safety. Investigators saying between 6 to 8 rounds were shot from an AR-style weapon on this rooftop at the Butler Fairgrounds. It is roughly 200 yards from where Trump was addressing supporters. We now know 50-year-old Corey Compertor was shot and killed while diving to protect his family, according to Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro. A bullet struck Trump's ear while 2 other attendees were shot. Here locally, a former Secret Service agent and security expert called this incident disturbing. He says a good portion of the agency's training is designed for preventing incidents like this from happening. From establishing perimeters to resources to tactical elements, they cover it all. He says the agency is often tasked with doing more with less when it comes to resources. He further says we will get answers, and he understands overall concerns, but he says their response was swift as the shots were fired from outside of the perimeter from what he believes to be a private property.
The Secret Service can't just take people's property, it's private property, and make it part of the secured area, right? So they established what I would say was a reasonable perimeter, and then had assets to kind of keep visual on things that were beyond the perimeter, and this building certainly was one of those. I think truthfully what you had happen was a shooter who, that was a kind of a sloped roof. I think he was on the downslope side of the roof that the agents couldn't see.
Now at this point, there is still no word on the suspected Pennsylvania shooter's motive. Investigators say explosives were found inside of his vehicle. President Biden, as well as state and national lawmakers, are calling for the temperature to be lowered around this divisive political climate. The other 2 shooting victims, at last check, are in stable condition. We'll continue to follow through, and as soon as anything new breaks or develops, we'll bring it to you. Back to you.
We will continue to break down the latest information throughout the day. In the meantime, you can watch our full coverage right now on news5cleveland.com.